Yeah, we might say that. But let me ask you something. Is male bashing at record level highs due to women not accepting accountability? You know what I mean? Like,
Um,
and I'm asking the women, like, we just trying to have a conversation because, like, it's just a trendy thing when you read comments. They be like, he ain't this, he ain't that. In fact, it came from a meme the other day. What I shared with y'all, where the girls like, oh, I didn't ask this dude. I asked dude for $200 about 3 times a week, and he always talking about he ain't got it.
mm,
You know what I mean? I'm like, and he called the man broke and all this stuff, right? And I'm like,
yes, you ain't got it.
but you ain't got it. So I'm
Classic.
in my head
Mate.
like, why am I giving you $600? You know what I mean? Like these new dudes are a little different, but is male bashing at a record high because of who?
I don't think that male bashing is at a record. Well, I take that back. I'm explaining what I'm saying. So the male bashing that we think that we're hearing is more of an accountability thing. So when we talk about the bad choices that are being made, right? Um, a lot of women make bad choices and then they blame men. Man, dog, he didn't want to do this, whatever, yada yada yada. You heard it before, right? But I think that somewhere along the lines, what's being messed up or being misconstrued is
Yep.
hard truth. When you're being truthful with an individual, especially a woman, and they can't take it, they'll turn that what you're saying into a negative. But it's just a hard truth. I'm not trying to be negative with you. I'm trying to help you. And oftentimes what happens, I think, or what I see is because we're living in a time right now where everyone wants to be positive, that when you do hit them with a little bit of truth, that you're seen as negative, and now the bashing begins. And I hate that, because if you're gonna ever become better at anything that you're doing, you got to look at the part that you're bad at so that you can work on it. And that's not to be bashed because the person is pointing that out to you. They're not trying to demean you or down you. They're trying to actually help if you will be receiving of that knowledge. But a lot of women are not, so they'll take that, turn that against you, and all of a sudden they play victim and you're the bad guy. I see it a lot. Doesn't mean that it's the only way that it goes, but I do see it a lot, and that can be
Chris,
misconstrued as that male bashing that you guys are saying.
both of y'all tackle that question from Weeba before we go. So if a woman asks for money, that means she's broke, or if
No,
she's making sure he's doing something. No, what I was saying in the comments is not a relationship between boyfriend and girlfriend. It's just like everybody just casually messing with everybody, and y'all go at a dude be like, "Oh, give me a couple dollars." Dude, that guy that tricks like that, that's his mo. That's what he does. But we were saying that you're gonna have. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get man law violation for this. This is a free one for the ladies. The dudes y'all mess with, if all his money in his pocket, Zay, he ain't got no money.
heard it before.
Yeah, Chris, I'm sorry.
Well, for me, I feel like a hit dog holler.
Mm.
If she calls you broke and you start hollering, then that you probably is. I don't see why you even have to give a damn what she feels like. Like we can't be so affected by women, by a critique from women, like or bullying from women. Like if she call you broke, who gives a fuck? Who gives a damn that she call you broke or a dog or whatever? We gotta
No.
stop. We gotta stop that, man. We have to self-define ourselves with us. Like we need to be able to tell what's a real man and what's a broke man and all that. We have to come together on that situation. We can't worry about what women say. If a woman is gonna say what works for her. So if she says you broke and you listen to that, now you're gonna automatically become an ATM thug, or you're
I'll
just gonna
take
get
that.
away. If you have, I think women respect strength more than anything else. So you can't focus on that. And as far as the male bashing, I think it's just culture. We when we watched that same clip, everybody talked when it was in an uproar, and most of the women was in an uproar about that man too, the way that man spoke to that woman. The next day, a clip comes out where he's telling a man, asking him about the size of his package and how he and the way he, talked about that. There wasn't no outrage about that because that's culture. It's
Damn.
just culture. It's okay to talk to it's okay to talk to men that way. But again, we can't be so sensitive that we care what every woman says about us. You know what I'm saying? I seen a clip where a man was talking about he's on a budget and he couldn't do this, and then the woman got upset. You can't give a damn if she get upset. You have to stick to your guns, stick to your plan, stick to your purpose, and continue to move forward. Don't worry about what some woman gonna say, because she's gonna get it. She's gonna get that to whoever she wants to give it to. No.
I'm gonna throw an audible on y'all guys. I was reading a comment from Tink Bell. I think the word is compassion. I believe men and women should have compassion towards each other when they're bashing or venting. Usually it stems from failed relationships, trauma, etc. I'm always reacting to the bashing as they must be hurt and hope they heal. Interesting you say that, because we got a show. I have a trademark for PTSD, which nobody hardly talks about. Post-traumatic single disorder, post-traumatic daters. But I'm gonna throw an audible on y'all before we get up out the comments. Flex culture. Now, we talked about that. Flex culture. How much does flex culture impact what we're saying right now? And when I say flex culture, I'm going to define it. We live in a world in which status is defined by wearing logos, driving sports cars, listening to AirPods, being able to afford the latest sneaker. The flex culture is keeping the middle class living check to check. Let's start celebrating those who invest, who save money, who have simple clothes and provide for their family. And I said that because I know someone who just met somebody, right? And they judged him by what he drove, not knowing this man owns 3 businesses, and he's most people I know have money, not spending money on that type of stuff. He has plenty of money, doesn't work, has 3 businesses. But they looked at what he drove and missed it. And I told him, well, actually, that's a blessing for you. But on IG or dating, it just seemed like this image and this flex culture you don't even know who the hell you meeting. Hell, I told you, I met somebody who on pictures looked like she was a Leah color. And when I met her, she looked like Zay. And she was like, "Oh, you don't know who I am?" Like, no, hello. So
I look good. What are you talking about, bro? That's fucked up.
I mean, I hope a woman don't look like you, but listen, how much does that impact, man? Because I seen y'all smiling. Let me go to the comments. Because
it's one comment here where Yolanda S. Wilson say, "These ninjas is dating each other. Let's be clear." And then
I can't disagree.
Weber likes it. Amber likes it, and then Vanessa write facts. Come on, man. Come on. Ladies, we love y'all.
Chris, I ain't gonna lie, dog. It kind of has some validity. I gotta go to Facebook jail for this. Like, these some new Negroes out here, man. Boy, some of the stories we be seeing, man. But I gotta go back to her comment, because we was different. I don't care how much money I have.
You say she said what she said.
Man. And Yolanda West Wilson, if y'all ever see her lives, tune in. Yolanda is missing a show. You don't know what's going to come out her mouth. She is missing a true talent indeed. But let's be honest, bro. We're the last of a dying breed, because you got to admit, it's some stunting going on out here. It's some amazing things that's going on in here, man. So the wealthiest, I'm going to read some comments before we close out. The wealthiest people could care less about those things, which is what I'm saying. Yolanda said, y'all be dating y'all class.
No, she corrected it. Y'all dating out your class. There's no such thing. There's no such
Everybody
thing. There's no such thing. A man should believe high in himself. There's no such thing as him dating out of his class.
Amber Doc said, I live in Atlanta. I'm just saying. Well, I tell you what, Atlanta ain't the same Atlanta that I left. Y'all done got gentrified, and I can't say the word because we got sponsors. Fill in the blank. Gentrified, and what rhymes with gentrified? Fill in the blank. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go, right there.
There you are.
Yeah, there it goes right there, man. So, again, man, with the male bashing and the Kevin Samuels video, seeing everybody just outraged, we had to do that show simple.
These new dudes is gay. Come on, man. Stop that shit on this show, man. Let's stop. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're just not doing. No, we're not doing that. We're not.
Chris,
come on, man. Come on, man.
Them new dudes ain't us. We over.
Chris, you cannot stop a woman from saying the dude that she's meeting is gay.
How is she meeting all these gay dudes though? Like,
That's
how
the
is she meeting
question.
all these gay dudes? This Yolanda looks pretty decent. Like, how is she missing? How is she not getting men that don't want to just completely smash her all the time? Like, I don't understand that.
Pause. Yolanda is not.
Come on,
Yolanda
man.
don't have a problem getting men.
That's what I'm saying. So why is she meeting all these gay men?
Because observing. I think she's observing gay men. Yolanda don't have no problem. They might not make her cut, but Yolanda don't have no problem getting the men. That may be the difference. But that's a funny question in mind. Dewey, set your mindset like you build for success to remain yourself. That is definitely another light skin comment. You know damn well if you broke, you have no business dating a chick driving a Benz, and you know
That's
not true. That's not true.
Why not?
That's fucking true.
If they find happiness together, they may date.
Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do. I absolutely do. That her car means nothing to me. Her car means nothing to me. Her money means nothing to me. That means that doesn't make you any better than anything else. Especially when I can take care of myself. I don't give a shit what you driving because I don't need to drive it. I don't give a shit where you live because I don't need to live there. I don't give a shit how much money you make. I make my own. I take care of myself. I got my own business. Nothing of those tangible things that you can have matters to me. I'm looking for something far beyond that. What I'm looking for is respect and cooperation. You can crash that Benz tomorrow. Not only that Benz is a big ass bill. That all that house is a big ass bill. What's paying for that? Is any investments paying for that? Not to say that specifically to her, but what is paying for that? You racking up a bunch of debt doesn't impress me at all. I'm not speaking specifically to Yolanda, but the fact that you can rack up a bunch of debt and wear a bunch of designer shit when you should be wearing a black designer does not make a difference to me and does not make you above me. You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't. If you can put me up on another level, then yes, I can tell you I can take that. If you can put me in a position where I can make more money because of your entrepreneurial spirit or your connections, yes, that might put you in a higher class than me. But your fucking car don't mean nothing to me.
Hey, Angry Man, let me tell you something. I think the subject of gay is coming up because there's a lot of talk about the black men in our city being gay or down low. Chris, I don't be in the streets, so I don't know. I don't even be on Facebook anymore. I remember at one time stuff would happen and y'all would hear stuff that.
I just hope it's not the truth. I don't know per se. I just hope it's not the truth, man. I really hope that's not what's going on. I don't date men, so I really don't know. And I'm speaking. I might be speaking out of turn because they are the one that's dating men. So I don't really know. I just want to be supportive and think that men are not around here with all these beautiful women, especially these black women. These black women are so beautiful. These black women are leading in entrepreneurship, leading in education, leading in all these other categories. I don't understand why would you waste time going to a sausage party? That don't make no sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. But
what the term is, I always say, hey, it's a new country. I don't understand dude playing for the Packers. But Zay, you know what? Get me tonight because I'm throwing off tonight. I have not been on my hosting expertise tonight because of the gay thing. When I was in Atlanta, let's be honest, Atlanta was different for me because there is a shortage of straight men. There's already a shortage of single men, but there's a shortage of straight men. There was a big DL problem. There was a gay problem. So it was, like I said, it was different. So maybe me being a 7 here, I'm a 9 in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? So it's different variables that come into play. I just had to ask. We just wanted to ask the women about the male bashing.
Stay in your class. I'm not an obedient boy.
I knew that was
coming. The comments are lady like buns and dogs and the ladies. Man, it's so many fruitcakes walking these streets, and you will never know.
Man, what the hell have we opened up on this show tonight?
I got a question. If y'all bump into all these kind of guys out here in this world, and y'all find a dude that's heterosexual, and he willing to deal with you, and he's trying to work, why y'all ain't giving him a shot? Why y'all even pondering on these gay dudes. How y'all get there?
Because she's not looking for love. She's looking for.
Oh, they in the class.
Look.
That's the class that she talking about. So
He don't
when you start
look.
to go up in that class, you start to meet the metros, and that ain't what y'all like. It makes sense. Oh, okay, because the rough and cruff dudes, the regular guys,
is that
they not side. They class. They pretty straight, I think. I know
is that Miss Yolanda or is that Mrs. Yolanda? Which one? Because it don't seem. I don't know if American chosen you.
Chris, you the date doctor. You do not know Yolanda S. Wilson.
I don't have
that's
y'all 2 hours strong. You do not. Now you do not know her. Now listen, this is what I'm saying. Don't come up with no bad credit, no money. Her Meow Mix cost $75. Hey, to each his own, man. This show just went left.
Too expensive for my blood.
Oh man, I feel like we're the last defenders of the heterosexual right tonight, because maybe we need to go somewhere, because apparently we the last of a dying breed out here, because the comments are saying that we got a lot of people playing for the Packers.
And I'll say you got a ring. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying it is, so get it right. No, but again, to the lady before we close out, this is my one thing. There are some good people out there. He just doesn't look like your fantasy. Woman grows up thinking about her marriage, how it's going to happen, how it's going to look, how she's going to get a proposal, how the dude is going to look, how the kids are going to look. And you don't really accept that sometimes you praying for Dominique Wilkins size dude, your soulmate might be Sherman Hemsley. He might be a small dude. He's your same height. Oh, you don't want nobody short, because when you wear heels, he's going to be shorter than you. Like, some of that stuff is just superficial. So I just got to ask, do you really want love, or do you want the fairy tale ending? So, and I got beef with Zay tonight because he just been sitting back smiling tonight.
Funny as hell, bro. Funny as hell.
It sound like you got a gun to your head over there, man. You too quiet.
Gun to my head. I'm looking at the comments. I'm reading. I'm laughing. It's funny.
Feel like our studio got attacked by testosterone levels at record highs tonight.
That was estrogen.
That was estrogen.
Definitely was